What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys like the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. This video is going to be sponsored by Kicks World. Shout out to them for actually supplying the kicks in this instance here. We have the not for resale Air Jordan 1s in the Varsity Red colorway. Now, these dropped a couple years ago, 2018, November to be exact. And the reason why I remember is because I took an L that weekend because I did not want to go wait in line at Foot Action. I was stuck in my Complex Con world, and Complex Con lines were kind of crazy, waiting for merch and stuff like that. I don't even remember what I got, but I do remember going and waiting in lines at Complex Con, and instead I could have got these from the Foot Action in LA or so. I should have went with IMTMC2. If you don't follow him, he's another YouTuber and stuff. And he actually went though, and he got the orange pair. I should have went with him, but man, the orange ones are going for over 2 racks now. These are going for almost $1,000, which is insane to think about. For a pair of sneakers that is not like an original colorway. It's kind of its own thing, but it's kind of a special pair of sneakers, and one that I wanted to get my hands on because of the way that they look, all the different prints that they have all over the shoe, and the overall leather quality on these feel actually really nice as well. So, but shout out to Kicks World again for sponsoring the video. If you haven't heard of Kicks World, it's actually an online sneaker rental service. It's the first premier one on the market so far, and it's backed by Jeff Staple, which, if you don't know who he is, he obviously is in charge of staple design and the infamous pigeon dunks. But Kicks World, if you guys are interested, you can save 30% off of your first month with my code in the description. Again, it's not for everybody. Any which way, this is a pair actually I'm going to keep in my collection. That's the other thing that I would mention, is that if you get a pair that you rent that you really, really like, you can actually pay out the difference. But this pair was one that I wanted to get in hand and on feet because it's just a colorway that I like. Obviously, white, red, black, you can't really go wrong with that with a pair of Jordans. And we've seen a couple of different pairs come out that kind of flopped, like the Bloodlines sort of flopped. Originally they were going for under retail, and then now the resale on them is jumped quite a bit. But these are 3 years old now roughly, and I gotta say, man, it's just one of those shoes that it's really nice to be able to get in hand and on feet. I immediately threw these on feet because I wanted to lace them up and see how they go. They do have red laces as well. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. Red laces or black laces? I actually think the red laces would look pretty good on these ones. One thing that I do like about these better than the Gym Reds that also dropped, that have the same sort of kind of vibe to them. The difference is the swoosh, I believe, and the outsole is actually black instead of red. I do like the fact that this one does have that red outsole, just because it just kind of ties in the shoe with the overall theme. But some of the other things that I want to mention about these, it says no L's, ironically, on the inside, or the insoles of the shoe, which obviously we're all about L's around here. Most of you guys can relate. You understand the L's. It also says general release on this one, and it says, sorry, this pair is not numbered on the inside collar here. Also, it does say no photos on the butts of the shoe there, and these are embroidered. And then also it says wear me on the tongue, which I think is kind of a cool nod to wanting to have the sneakers be rocked and not just you know, for display, I guess. I don't know. But I think it's kind of a cool nod for wanting the shoes to be produced, to be rocked, even though obviously it doesn't really change anything. But it's kind of fun that that Jordan brand is like aware of the fact that there is resale and stuff in shoes, and they want these to be worn. Also says please crease on here. It says please and then crease on the other one. And yeah, you know, that's controversial. Some people don't like their Jordans creased and stuff. If you're going to wear your shoes, though, there's going to be some creasing on the toe boxes. That's just the way it goes. And that's, again, Kicks World is okay with the creasing on the shoes because it's just one of those things that happen. You can decrease them afterwards with a little iron and a towel and stuff like that, but just proceed with caution so you don't burn your sneakers or anything like that. But overall, I think the colorway is super dope. The funny thing about these is a lot of people thought they were going to be terrible because it was just like kind of like a Jordan brand in-house homebrew version of kind of like an off-white pair of sneakers, where it's like, you know, not for resale sort of vibes to it. That usually is a sign inside of the shoe around the collar that says not for resale, as it's usually a sample. So it's kind of like a shoe that was meant to be like a play on of a sample, although these were not actually samples, as you already know. But they did have a really small release, and so because of that, I think there was a lot of demand on them. The Gym Red ones released a year later, and you know, those ones were like the GR pair. This is like kind of like the quick strike, if you will, because it was more limited when they dropped. This pair was more widely available. However, the orange pair was the one that was super ultra limited, of course, the one that everybody wants. But Yeah, man, crazy. The resale on these have gone up so much. It's ironic that the resale has gone up so much because they're not for resale, and then they resell for $1,000 or 2,500 or whatever for the other colorway. But what do you guys think about the Jordan 1s? Not for resale. Is it something that you guys are interested in? Do you guys like the color blocking of these or not? I think that they look really clean. The colorway itself is nice. The materials are nice. You have the white tumbled leather underneath the swoosh, and then also in the toe box. Then you have a black tumbled leather that's actually a really nice quality on here as well. Around the toe guard of the shoe, and then up through the laces, and then also the wings and the heel cup and the swoosh. And then you have that black nylon on the tongue. Around the collar, you do have the red hit right here, which is, again, nice quality materials on that. Something that I never had these in hand, so it's nice to be able to see them and go, dang, like they actually went pretty all in. Even on the white leather, which is something that usually they lack on. The white leather is usually made a little bit cheaper, it seems like. But both the black and the white leather on these are just really, really nice. Anyway, you have a black collar and then also a white midsole and a red outsole on here. The overall branding on these are pretty nice though, and it's definitely a really nice wearable colorway, and one that I'm happy to add to the mix over here. And crazy. But which one would you, but hype aside, which colorway did you like better, the red or the, yeah, but which colorway did you guys, but hype aside, which colorway did you guys like better, the red or the orange yellow colorway? I mean, with no hype, I think a lot of people would prefer the red, white, and black just because it's like the traditional Bulls colors, but it is what it is. Hype does lots of crazy things to people. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Again, if you guys want to use Kicks World's discount code, link in the description for my personal code for that 30% off. And appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys do see some shoes on their site that you guys are interested in and you want me to rant, then leave a comment in the comment section as well what pair that you are interested in having me check out. Because obviously there's a lot of hyped shoes that I missed out on and you guys missed out on. If you guys want to see them in hand, of course, leave a comment and let me know, and I'll check them out from over at Kicks World. But thank you again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys back for some more sneaker videos very soon. All right, peace, guys.